sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right. Special LeBron James insider Brian Windhorst says today on The Jump, and I'll link an article in the description, that the New Orleans Pelicans still have no plans on trading Anthony Davis to the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. So they still don't have no plans of trading AD to the Lakers, especially now that the Lakers only got the 4th pick. So pretty much what that means is probably the New York Knicks is in the best position to get Anthony Davis. But before we elaborate more on that, we also going to talk about should Anthony Davis want to go to the LA Lakers. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, they don't want to trade him there. Most people thought because David Griffin and LeBron was cool from Cleveland, they was going to go over there and do LeBron and Silas and ship AD over to the Lakers. But he got a legacy he trying to build in New Orleans. So, you know, if they don't get Anthony Davis and Kawhi Leonard don't come and Kyrie don't come or Kemba don't come, and I'm hearing Kemba want to go to the Lakers, but after Frank Vogel and then the whole big mess they having coming over there, nobody may end up coming to the Lakers. And if I'm the Lakers, I contemplate on trading LeBron, if that's the case, and building from the ground up. But if, you know, just looking at the situation, like they can end up with RJ Barrett, you know, the Pelicans, and Zion Williamson, because Memphis came out today and said they drafting John Morant. They said they taking John Morant. So they can end up with RJ Barrett and Zion Williamson or somebody else. They like the Hunter kid, or they like the Garland kid out of Vanderbilt, or if they like somebody else, Cam Reddish, whoever else they may like, Bola, whoever else, you know, the Pelicans may like. You know, I think if I'm the Pelicans, you know, I'm thinking about moving Drew Holiday too. You know what I'm saying? Julius Randle not coming back now that you got Zion. They pretty much, you know, in similar mode. But the Pelicans, if they do it right, if David Griffin do it right, the Pelicans could really set themselves up to be next up in the Western Conference. That could be wide open. If Kevin Durant choose to lead the Golden State Warriors, I don't care what nobody say. The Golden State Warriors is not a better team without Kevin Durant. I don't care what they say. Without Kevin Durant, they don't beat LeBron 2 times in a row. It's just nobody was stopping LeBron with a healthy Kyrie and Kevin Love. Nobody was stopping them. But at the same time, for the Lakers, like, if they don't get Anthony Davis and they don't get nobody, if they just end up with LeBron and Kemba, that ain't enough. Kemba is an exceptional player. You know what I'm saying? Kemba is out cold with it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Kemba and LeBron is going to be enough in the West to get you an agent LeBron James. So, you know, I don't know what they can offer for Anthony Davis and what they willing to offer, but I believe Brian Windhorst. I don't see it happening. You know, and people say, well, it's a 1-pick difference. Yeah, it's true. It is a 1-pick difference. The Lakers got 4, the Knicks got 3. So I don't know exactly who the Lakers will want, and I'm guessing it's RJ Barrett, even though I think RJ Barrett is terrible. Like, he garbage as hell. He got Andrew Wiggins 2.0. Matter of fact, 1.0 written all over him. I don't know why anybody would want him. But if the Knicks are going to take RJ Barrett regardless, I would just go ahead. You could take the Lakers 4th pick, but, you know, at the end of the day, I heard Boston got a ton of picks that they could be trading there. But if I'm Anthony Davis, do I want to play in Boston with all the dysfunction going there? Morris, Brown, Rozier, Smart, ain't none of them dudes over there happy. Kyrie about to probably leave. Ain't nobody happy over there. You know, do I want to go to a team where the coach don't have no control over the personalities? You know, and I'm thinking for him, the Knicks. You know, if him and KD going to team up with the Knicks and Kyrie want to come there, that just make the most sense. They can get rid of Dennis Smith Jr. if they need be. They can deal him. So I'm thinking the Knicks make a lot of sense for Anthony Davis, man. That makes a ton of sense for New York. Ton of sense. You know, if they getting Kevin Durant going there and they getting anybody else going, that makes sense. But if they think in Brooklyn make a ton of sense too. You know, they don't have the picks per se, but they got the players. You know, Karis LeVert, D'Angelo Russell, and whoever else they got going over there, man. They got a couple premier players that's probably gonna be all-stars. I think Karis LeVert could be an all-star. Angelo Russell could be an all-star. But they don't necessarily have the picks to make it happen. So That's probably a pipe dream. But should Anthony Davis want to play for the Los Angeles Lakers? Absolutely not. Obviously, Frank Vogel, that ain't going to work. Obviously, LeBron James is historically hurt, stretch fours and stretch five careers. Nobody's had a career year with LeBron James. Not even going back to Ilgauskas. If you remember before LeBron got there and Ilgauskas had foot injuries, Ilgauskas was an all-star, I believe. He was looking to be on a track to be a Hall of Famer, to the injuries. Chris Bosh, LeBron killed his career. Kevin Love, he was a 2020 guy in Minnesota. He got with LeBron. He fell all the way off. So Anthony Davis got to look at that as well too. If you so intact to winning, but what about your stats? Is you gonna get blamed when the Lakers don't perform well and LeBron don't take responsibility for his actions, don't do what a team leader supposed to do, and take the losses on the chops and say it was my fault? No, it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm him, I don't want to go to LA with Linda Rambis and Kurt Rambis, who was an absolute terrible coach and was a utility tough guy for the Lakers. Rob Pelinka, what they say about him, absolute terrible person. Jeannie Buss don't know what she doing. At the end of the day, at least you could look at it like, I'm still in LA. I'm still in Hollywood. I could go up to Rodeo Drive. I'm Beverly Hills. I'm still there. But at the end of the day, you're not going to win. You going from a New Orleans Pelicans situation that's minor to being a major failure on a major scale. Yeah, you on national television. Yeah, you on national television every night with the Lakers. But guess what? You taking that L. Guess what? You ain't getting carried past the Rockets. And guess what? You lose, LeBron gonna throw it on you. And then you're not gonna even enjoy the fruits of your own labor. You're not even gonna be able to get that money and then enjoy off the court success because LeBron gonna be killing your career like Chris Bosh. He gonna turn you into a dirty man. He gonna tell you to rebound and block shots like Kobe told Dwight. So really, in my opinion, LA ain't a good place for AD, no way. David Griffin be doing him a solid and doing him a favor by sending him out to New York. New York is a perfect place for Anthony Davis. It ain't warm and it ain't always sunny in Southern California. It's always sunny in Southern California, and it ain't always like that in New York, but New York's super dope. He grew up in Chicago, so the wind off the water, the cold, but everything else, super dope. Media market. The Knicks is a prestigious franchise. I understand James Dolan is a complete idiot, but you got a good coach in place, David Finsdale. If KD come with you, you go. KD definitely coming. Kyrie gonna come. So it's you, KD, Q, Kyrie, KD. That's dope. They probably not gonna keep Kevin Knox, but they got that kid Robinson who could defend and could block shots and rebound like him a lot. So they got some players over there. They might trade Dennis Smith Jr. to the Pelicans. They may not trade him. So you might still have Dennis Smith Jr. over there. They might retain the rights to DeAndre Jordan. You never know what can happen over there. So I think the Knicks is the perfect place for Anthony Davis to go, man. If he landed in the Knicks, I think David Griffin did him right. At the end of the day, a lot of Laker fans gonna get mad, but nobody want to play for that. Who want to play for Frank Vogel? No offense, I like Frank Vogel as a coach. I watched him do an amazing job with the Indiana Pacers, but it ain't just Frank Vogel. Then they hired his replacement, Jason Kidd. And the only reason Jason Kidd wasn't the head coach because he had a DV history. And some of the things he done off the court. Then you got Rob Pelinka running. If Magic Johnson, one of the most nicest dudes people come across, is running from the Los Angeles Lakers and say, I'm gone. I'm done. Why do you want to run to that fire when Magic Johnson running from the fire? Why would you want to run into the fire? When ain't nobody in the building need to be saved. They happily and they content with burning and their feet burning and all that shit. They content with that. Magic Johnson, one of the greatest players of all time, one of the nicest people of all time in the business. He running from a fire. So Anthony Davis want to go right in there and get burnt up. And Magic telling you like, no, don't even do it, bro. Knicks is where he need to be. I know James Dolan the idiot. The Knicks where he need to be at, in my opinion. Unless the Sixers want to give up Ben Simmons and Embiid, that's what it take to give him without the picks. Get him and Ben Simmons and Embiid. You re-sign Tobias and Jimmy and have Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do it that way. And try to get Drew Holiday back back in Philly. but I doubt that happened. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Keep sharing the videos. Best appreciate. That's the best donation you can make. You want to make a donation, the link subscription. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Gets you 18% off the 100% all natural products, soaps, lotions, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much more. Website, promo codes, and description. One time for the one time.